Okay, now I'm back. Can everyone hear me now? No, it's not working. Okay, hi. So I'm going to be speaking now. I'm hoping that it doesn't make that terrible noise. It keeps making that terrible noise. How does it keep making that terrible noise? How do I get back to the scene?
Samantha, you're in the room. Everybody can hear you.
Well, too bad. Okay, now I'm back. Can you all hear me now? Okay, great. So anyway, so I was telling you my little story. So I went out to lunch, and I got back from lunch, and I went onto my computer, and my entire computer got wiped out. All of my folders, all of my emails, all of my inbox, my drafts, my contacts, everything is completely gone. I don't know where it went. I literally got back, and my computer has now been set back to what it looked like the day I bought it, where there's nothing there. So as soon as I'm done here, I have to go over to the store and figure out if they can find anything. I don't know. Does anybody, we usually talk about relationships here, but does anybody know if it seems like it's gone? Is it gone, or is it still somewhere on my computer that they can retrieve it? Because literally, if you go into the start menu, you don't see any folders, you don't see any emails, you don't see anything. I feel like there's no system. That's what it seems like. Yeah, I'm going to go take it into the store. But anyway, so that's why I signed on as a new Samantha onto Paltalk, because I don't even have, I mean, forget about the things that I've downloaded, like the different websites and the downloaded stuff. I don't even have any of my folders, any of my contacts, any of my emails. Now, I did do backup. I did do backup recently. There's still one folder that I didn't back up. So anyway, that's what I've been dealing with. So talk a little bit about relationships today. Does anybody have anything that they want to share? Anything that's going on in their life in terms of relationships? Um, I'll share a story with you. So one of my female clients, she went online and she met a guy on one of the online dating sites, and they bantered back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and they spoke on the phone, and they wound up meeting each other in person. They got along really well. They had a really good date. About 25 minutes in, he kissed her. They wound up kissing throughout the whole date. He walked her home. He told her what a great time he had, how much he liked her, and he immediately asked her out for 2 days later. They went out a second time. He's emailing her, he's texting her, he's calling her, and they get into this very quick mini relationship where they saw each other 3, 4 times in a row. And then he asked her out for last Friday and last Saturday night at the same time. And she thought it was great because she was really liking him and it was moving really quickly. And, you know, we girls, we like things to move pretty quickly. So she got pretty happy that it was moving quickly. She accepted both Friday and Saturday night. And then he called her a couple days before and he said, you know, I think this is moving too quickly, so I don't think we should see each other both Friday and Saturday night. Let's just do Saturday night. So she said fine, because we girls also know that if the guy starts getting scared, he's going to run away. So she said, sure, no problem. Let's just see each other on Saturday night and not Friday night and Saturday night. They went out Saturday night. They had a great time. They were kissing. She went up to their apartment. They, you know, little interaction, little fooling around. No sex, but enough. And he walked her home. He said he's going to call her the very next day. She doesn't hear from him again. A whole week goes by. And no, New York Jake, she is not a stalker type. She's just an ordinary girl who was liking a guy. A whole week goes by and she doesn't hear from him. So she sends him an email and she says, hey, just wanted to say hi. I just got back from my trip to North Carolina. Was I supposed to get in touch with you, or were you supposed to get in touch with me? And he said, oh, I'm going away for the weekend. I'll call you from there. So he calls her from there, and they get on the phone. She says, you know, you've really been giving some mixed messages. I don't really understand what's going on. And he says, I only know 2 speeds, full speed ahead and no speed. She said, well, what does that mean? He said, I can either be with someone 100% and call them 5 or 10 times a day and see them every single day, or I can't see them at all. I don't have anything in between. Nothing in between at all. And so she said, so what is that saying? That you can't just date me casually? You can't get to know me? No, it's either all or nothing. So, of course, I said to her, same thing. She's lucky because he sounds like he has a lot of issues. He's not really looking for anything, or he can't handle being in a serious relationship. But I wonder, everybody seems to be commenting on